Ciao, buongiorno. Today we're gonna talk about the Catacombs. If you are into creepy stuff, you gotta see this place. I'm talking about an underground cemetery where you walk down these hallways with mummies hanging on the walls to either side of you. We're talking about the actual dead bodies, all dressed up like store dummies. But apart the creepy thing, there are reasons why this place is in all the guidebooks, and I'll tell you the three most important. The first reason is the history behind the Catacombs. The story is wild. The story of the Catacombs kicks off in 1534 when the Catacombs are not even a thing. A bunch of monks moved to Palermo and settled down in this church. These monks here are living the good life. They are super happy. They have built their little monk paradise and their number is exploding. They started off as a small team, but now they are like an entire stadium. So in this church there are monks everywhere you look. As you probably know, monks are totally self-sufficient. They make their own clothes, they grow their own tomatoes, and even handle their own funerals. Simple and straightforward. All not too close to the tomatoes. Now the problem is that these guys are multiplying faster than rabbits. One monk flies up to heaven and 10 more show up. So at some point they are running out of space to bury their dead. So the CEO of the monks calls everybody in for an urgent meeting. It's like, guys, we got a problem. We are running out of space in the graveyard. Where the hell do we put our dead bros? So everybody is throwing out their own solution. Let's stop dying. This is not possible. What about buying the neighbor's yard? That shit bastard wants a lot of money. Until brother Mario says, let's dig an underground cemetery. Bravo, man. Bravo, man. That's a great idea, man. So they grab their shovels and picks, get to work, and in a couple of years, the new cemetery is ready. On opening day, they crack open some wine. Cheers, brothers. Cheers, salute, salute. And they dump in about 50 bodies to try the new toy. A while later, it's time to put the dead bodies in jars. The monks think that it should be ashes by now. They open the boxes and they almost die of shock. What the Holy Mary, Mother of God? They are still intact. That's a miracle. Hey, take these people and put them on the wall. These are pieces of art. This is a miracle. The monks have stumbled into something weird. The bodies are mummifying themselves down there. Once they figure it out, they study up and come up with their own mummification process. News gets around Palermo really quick. So now all the big shots of the city are at the monk's door begging for a spot in the Catacombs, because being there after you are dead is super fancy. And the monks are like, hey, this is for monks only. And then the noblemen show up with suitcases full of money as donation. And so the monks are like, yeah, sure, no problem, pick your spot. Left side, right side, you wanna be in the middle of the A, we'll put you wherever you want. The Lord be with you. So the cemetery turns into a market. People running around all day buying spots for when they die. But everybody's happy. The noblemen are happy. The monks are counting their coins. And even the dead get the last laugh. Who says you can take it with you? The second important reason to see the Catacombs is to see this embalmed little girl, Rosalia Lombardo, known as the Sleeping Beauty. Among skulls and bones, you can see this little angel who still looks perfect as she's merely sleeping. Her hair, her skin, her entire body are exactly as they were when she died more than 100 years ago. This is a masterpiece of Alfredo Salafia, the rock star of embalmers. The story goes that it's 1920 and this little angel flies up to heaven. Her heartbroken father doesn't want to keep just memories and pictures. He wants to keep her as she's sleeping. So he calls this guy, Alfredo Salafia, the famous embalmer, and asks him to do the job. Alfredo comes over, mixes up a secret potion, and Rosalia becomes the Sleeping Beauty of the Catacombs. She's not a mummy, she's a superstar. She's the Mona Lisa of the Catacombs. If you like creepy stuff, you definitely want to see it. And the third reason to see the Catacombs is more philosophical. This place makes you reflect on life, death, and what comes after. When you are here and stare at the mummies, you can't help but think, is this all we end up as? When you stare at these mummified faces, you are struck by the realization that these people once had dramas, families, love, basically life, exactly like us. Now they are echoes. Nothing makes you realize that we are all just visitors here, passing through. It's a real this is it moment, not a one to drag into a pit of existential dread. Just saying that this space isn't just your average thrill ride. It's a place packed with stories and some serious life lessons to pocket and take home. Ticket for Catacombs is only 5 euros and the tour takes about 30 minutes. Keep in mind that this is a sacred place, so cover up and don't show too much skin. Also, taking pictures and videos isn't allowed. That's it, important links are in the description. Grazie mille, ciao!